Sebring is probably my third favourite track in the United States, which of course is in America. Behind which tracks? Road America and Road Atlanta. It started life as an airfield operated by the United States Army Air Force and was where many pilots did their training before heading to Europe. An American racing pioneer Smokey Yunick might have been one of the many B-17 crewmen who trained at Hendricks Army Airfield. Following the war, Alec Ullman saw the opportunity presented to convert the bomber base into a racetrack so that America could have an endurance race similar to Le Mans. The first race was in 1950, with the first 12-hour held in 1952. 70 years later, Sebring is still very much the same track in terms of its characteristics, unlike other racetracks around the world which have been widened, flattened, smoothed out, or had chicanes added to improve safety. Unlike other classic tracks like Silverstone, Le Mans, Monza and Spa, which have all had massive modernisation campaigns in the 21st century, Sebring is still bumpy as anything. The track still uses many of the original sections of the World War II landing fields, and there are still huge characteristic bumps located at Sunset Bend and other parts of the circuit. And in the past, the circuit was often so badly laid out in terms of the signage and the white lines and things like that, that drivers often got lost. The 12 Hours of Sebring is 70 years old this year, and the track also hosts the likes of things like the WeatherTech Sports Car Championship and the Michelin Endurance Cup. And it's one of the few tracks in the world, if not the only track in the world outside of rally stages, that uses two types of paving on the same circuit. Nearly 3/4 of a mile of this track is still on concrete, while the rest is tarmac. In 1959, this circuit hosted the first ever United States Grand Prix, and while it never returned, we can use the magic of simulations like Assetto Corsa to give us an idea of what it would be like if Formula 1 was to return to this historic track. So, bumpy track, stiff suspension, ground effect, in a season where drivers have expressed concerns about their health? What could possibly go wrong? Alright then, so welcome to sunny Sebring here in Florida for the latest instalment of Can F1 Handle? Could F1 return to? Should F1 go to? What does modern F1 look like? Whatever this series is called. And, you know, we're here to see what a modern Formula 1 car would look like around Sebring. So, if you've been here before, you'll know what happens is that I go out in a 2022 style Formula 1 car and basically see what a modern F1 car would look like around a classic track or whatever. And basically just go out on charging mode to show you what everything looks like, and then just try and go faster and faster and faster and see what kind of ballpark times and things would be going on. So this isn't really about setting lap records or anything like that. It's about just having a modicum of fun. So without messing around too much, let's get this thing moving and see what she will do. Car by RSS will be linked in the description box for you. So it gets spat out of the pit lane in turn 1 up to this weird little section that I can never get right. I do know my way around here, I'm just not particularly good at it. Such a good track though. Deceptive, that corner. Anyway, this is Big Bend. This will be nice and flat up towards the hairpin at the end of the straight here. Down to second. Turn it in. Hard on the power on the other side. Straighten these two little corners. Try and straighten this little bit as much as possible as well. Next braking zone. Trying to stay off the curbs here because they are the old style curbs for the most part. Late apex for that corner. This bit's nice and flat though. Down to 5th for this chicane. Le Mans. Onto the Allman Straight. This will be a DRS zone, as will Big Bend. Right then, let's do an initial lap. See what she's capable of doing. Sunset here. Let's go. Holding my breath a lot while driving this car around here. There you go, that's turn 1. Nice and simple. I was kind of hoping it would have been flat. It's not flat. Just lost the front end grip there. A bit more front wing required, I think. Back at 300 board. I think it might be in feet, given how close they are to each other. Because this is America, as you can tell with the American flags never out of your vision. With a lock-up. Stop holding your breath, Aiden. No wonder you can't breathe. Right then. Next stage. Click, balance low. So that was just on the ICE. Now we've got ICE and a bit of battery. Sunset Bend, there's about 3,000 lines and all of them are wrong. 37.4. Well, you messed turn 1 up, you moron. DRS here. Board again. Can't get down to second. Traction not too bad in second. Might have to quickly short it into third. Using third here for the traction. Just for that extra stability. It's a light apex there. I can just never get that right. Lost a bit of time. Like I said, not chasing lap time. Just to have some fun. Balance high. That's the next stage. Found 2 seconds on that lap. Let's try and open this corner up some more. Yes! In Clarkson. Keep off the grass. Oh, Jesus, mother, what the hell? That did not go well. I'll try this again then. This is 35.3, assuming I get it right. Oh, found a load of time in Sunset there. Okay. that's a better exit. That was a worse entry though. Bit better. Oh my god. Right. I'm done playing games. Hot lap mode. No. Okay, so we're on hot lap mode then. Let's do it. Damn it. There we go, got all that time back. Looking like a 33 here. I'm out of battery though. Oh man. 33.9 though. Just made it into 33s. Wow. What a track. Love this place. Cool. So, this has been a Formula 1 car at Sebring as it was, well, not as it was, but, you know, in the same sort of vein as the 1959 race that was the first US Grand Prix. So, if you have enjoyed this video, do give it one of these, and if you want to see more stuff like this or anything else here on this channel, then all you have to do is click the subscribe button. Go on, it's free. And as always, a massive thank you to the patrons of Patreon for the continued support. If you want to help support me as I buy up images for the historic stuff, or just to support the channel in general, there's links to Patreon. There's also super thanks down there. Patreon's in the description along with Discord and my socials. So all I have to say is that until next time, I've been AdmiralLaWind. Apologies it's been a bit bright in here, but you know, you've got to work with what you've got. And I'll see you all again soon for another video, or tomorrow night as I'm streaming again. We're at Motherboard for the F4s, so that's going to be a lot of fun. It's a great track as well, very underrated. So until tomorrow night, or until Monday, or whenever the next video is, goodbye.